Hi Cancer, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your weekly tarot check for the week of May 10th through the 17th, 2020. This is for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I just want to thank all of you who've been watching my readings and have subscribed, commented, liked, and shared my videos. I really appreciate that, and I'm having fun continuing to do these readings. If you're new around here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And tap the bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is about every week. So last week I did a love tarot reading. This week we'll do a weekly reading. And then next week I'll come out with a mid-month May reading for you all. So, and the formats are a little different. You know, I don't do the same spread for every type of reading. We do vary those based on what type of reading it is. So here we go. This is for Cancer, May 10th through the 17th for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, if a reading doesn't resonate, please check the other parts of your chart to see if that would resonate better for that energy for that week. So here we go. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for Cancer. We go day by day here on the weeklies if you're new. So we start off with the World. Very nice energy on Sunday. Monday, you have the Ace of Cups. Tuesday, you have the Eight of Wands. And then Wednesday, you have the Page of Wands. Thursday, you have the Knight of Swords. Friday, you have the Five of Wands. Saturday, you have the Two of Swords. And then you end on Sunday with the Seven of Cups. So you start off really strong here. You've got water, you've got fire energy, so it could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you have air, water, fire. Not a lot of earth in this, but you begin, I do think that you're closing out a chapter. I think you got a couple different things going on because you start off here with the World, and this is of course the last card in the Major Arcana section here. But she's also the dancer of the tarot, okay? So when we close out the cycle with the World, this is always about a new beginning and a new freedom. It's a very nice card to have in the beginning of the week here. So it's like wrapping up an old phase, but you're feeling great. There's completion here. I do think you got a new offer of love coming in, and it's going to be a love that can last. I mean, it's definitely a stable, abundant, what is the word I'm thinking of? Unconditional. It's an unconditional type of love that you have coming in. But so with the World here, you're wrapping up and you're feeling good and you're successful. You know, I definitely think that you have been focused more on money and your family and making sure everybody has what they need in these last couple months, and not necessarily on bringing in new love relationships. But you've got, on Monday, there's a really emotional intensity behind this. And I definitely think that kind of, you know, the week gets ushered in on this real high with this just abundant emotional satisfaction. I think it's very much connected to the World. Some of you may have an ex who you haven't talked to in a long time who's interested in reconciling. I feel like there is a reconciliation here for some people. But again, this can also be new love too. But I do feel that for somebody here, there's a reconciliation coming through, Cancer, that could be very beautiful. It's going to be different this time. I think that there's been enough distance, and you know, time can heal. Time and work on ourselves can heal. You know, sometimes time alone is not enough, and we come back and we're the same as we were. But in this case, I definitely think there's a real excitement around it. It's like I'm hearing somebody say, well, they're different this time. They're funnier and they're, you know, less stressed, and they just seem lighter and happier. So on Tuesday here, you've got communication coming in, and it's exciting. It's a time to brace for change. This comes in very quick, and it's great. It's great communication. I do feel like for some of you, it's very reciprocal, but I do feel like for some of you too, you've had some money that you've been waiting on, and that also is coming through too. But I definitely feel that you have communication about future plans. Somebody's interested in a long-term commitment here, and they want to make that clear. This person is very clear on what they want. They know who they are. They're here to, they know why they're here. And everyone we meet along our path is either a teacher or a student for us. And it's time to, have a love that goes the distance. It's here for you if you want it. And they come in. This is Wednesday. We've got the Page of Wands here. It's new. It's a new, exciting time. And this is a person who kind of follows their dreams. They're not afraid to be in the center of attention. They're very charismatic. Maybe I'm getting like a DJ or somebody like that likes to be on a microphone, or even like a group exercise, like a Fit Body or a CrossFit kind of instructor, where they're on a microphone and they're leading classes. That's their high energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And they love to build people up. But they're going to take action with you for sure. And if it doesn't start this week, it's in the near future, because this just aligns so beautifully. So Thursday, you have a little bit of an energy shift here. And I think with this Knight of Swords here, he kind of comes charging in, he comes charging in. I do think that there could be some conflict ushered in, but I don't think it's with a relationship. It feels like it's coming, again, it's very fast communication, and it's full of energy and confidence, but I feel like there's sort of a brashness and an arrogance about it. It almost feels like a work thing, where somebody at work is overly confident and they don't have a well-laid plan out, whoever this is for. It's like they need better timing for starters. They had some poor timing along the way. And it's like they're just too smart for their own good, and they're just arguing to argue. And they keep going with this. This is into Friday. Be very careful with back and forth emails and that kind of stuff. You may just need to table it, because this person won't stop. They keep going and they want to get the last word. I'd say let them, because they're very immature with it, and it's like they don't really see themselves. They don't see who they really are, and they want to be competitive and compete with people, but they don't know what they're doing, and it's just almost laughable. But I do think by Tuesday it does have you smarting a little bit. I think you retreat a little bit and just disconnect from the whole thing. It's like, you know what, I'm not even going to screw with this. I'm just going to, there may be a decision to be made, but I do feel like for you it's more about just retreating and trying to get unaligned with it, trying to break the momentum of that energy cycle, because it comes in very fast and furious, and it's like it really kind of can rock you and bring you out of alignment, so you're in that lower vibrational section, and that's never a good place to be, because I feel like the energy that you come in with, you get a bit of a disconnect because of it. So, this would be a very good time to meditate, to go within, to just kind of disconnect and not answer emails, not even read them, because this is definitely about a clash of ideas. So I think that you have this clash of ideas and clash of words, and you're almost I almost feel like you're caught in the middle of it. Like this idiot that comes in gets a lot of people stirred up, and it's maybe not as much directed as you, as it's putting you right in the middle of something, and you just kind of feel trapped. So know that you can, you don't have to attend every fight you're invited to, but you also don't have to take sides, because people will teach us how to treat them, right? And so sometimes when we just abstain, they will go away. They really will go away, without having to be in the middle of anything, and certainly not, engage in that kind of energy. You do have this Seven of Cups for Sunday. And I actually think this isn't necessarily one of my favorite cards in the deck, because there's a little bit of lack of clarity with it. I do think it's kind of, it's sort of like this overflowing energy from this other stuff, but it's also too about daydreaming. It can be about just kind of having I feel like a dreamy day on Saturday. You have a lot of different options coming at you. And it also, too, it's like there's a lot of material stuff around you, but there's kind of a stagnant energy with it where, um, there's just like almost not having a lot of choices. I mean, not making a choice, excuse me, having a lot of choices. So it can be kind of like analysis paralysis. But I guess I'd ask myself this: why limit myself? It also can be a card of somebody who's trying to manifest things. So if that's for you, you know, this could be a great time to write some things down. Get very clear on what your intentions are. What do you want to manifest? Get very, very clear, because if you can see it in your mind, you can have it in your reality. Our thoughts do become things. All we have to do is ask and it's given. The universe wants to deliver to you. So let's get I don't even know that you need this, but this is a Whisper of Love Oracle card to attract more love. You definitely have love coming in. But this could give you a little bit of clarity on the best course to take with it. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So if you get this mix of energy, know that the love that you have here coming towards you will endure. And if you are saying, well, I just don't see that, it's coming. It really is. Then we'll close things off with Abraham Hicks, Money and the Law of Attraction. I will tell my story as I want it to be. If you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of the story you tell every day of your life, it is our absolute promise to you that your life will become that ever-improving story. For by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. It must be. So remembering, that everything is always working out for you. It always is. Things are always working out for you, and the universe wants to deliver gifts. Pain can happen in this lifetime, but suffering is optional. We don't have to stay there. So I love you so much, Cancer. I'll be back again in a week for a mid-month tarot check.